spell damage. But as Sellsword Arts pointed out, in a sword fight, being physically stronger is not as useful as having good technique. And being really angry doesn't actually help you to tank a hit from a sword. And while I agree with pretty much everything they said, I will not stand for this barbarian slander. Because strength isn't just about lifting heavy things. It's also about explosive power that makes you more agile and lets you handle bigger weapons with greater speed and precision, which might not help in a duel. But on the battlefield, heavier weapons can have significant advantages, which is why throughout history, large, powerful warriors with heavy weapons have been deployed for area denial, breaking enemy formations, and just scaring the bejesus out of them. And the fear and awe that these warriors inspired led to stories of them fending off dozens of enemies or surviving multiple fatal wounds. And those stories led to the D&D Barbarian. But there is one weapon that would benefit from a barbarian rage more than any other.
The bow.
The war bow.
Yep.
Historical bows could have draw weights of up to 200 pounds, and were often wielded with fast, instinctive motions. So a primal state that increases your strength would not only allow you to improve your draw length and add power to the shot, it would allow you to fight through fear and fatigue and shoot with speed and accuracy in the midst of battle. Now somebody make me that subclass. Indie Barbarians. I want to show you something. Why is Robin Hood wearing arrows?
Still waiting for some.
So, if you haven't seen the other videos, I started building a new team already, because I'm pretty much already done with the rest of the characters, at least to a level I feel like doing. Now, we're doing the rest of the characters. The problem, however, is it's expensive. Not too expensive in this one. The thing that's actually been causing issues is DT creds. In just the amount that I've done here, I have used 1,000,000 T creds. 1,000,000. It's so expensive. And technically, I only really built 2 characters. I only really built Tong Tong and Last Right. Snowshine was already level 60, and Fluorite was already built because she's in a different team. I decided to have Fluorite in this team because there wasn't really another character I felt like I would want to use in this team, to be completely honest, because of the characters I don't already use. It's just like Chen, not really that helpful. Wolfguard, not really that helpful. Yvonne, maybe, but I don't want to have Yvonne, Last Strike, and Tong Tong all on the same team. Hey, just too many overlapping DPSs. I didn't want to do that. Japan, not really helpful. And Tall might have been useful.
To discuss with me.
He probably might have been a decent choice. Problem is I don't really get any use out of the susceptibilities from this. This would have been pretty decent. Otherwise, not really that helpful. He's meant to be used in electric and fire teams. So, for the most part, he can be used in physical teams, but it's not really that helpful. Otherwise, he wouldn't really be doing anything. So, like, Estelle is not as helpful. Especially because she's actually, although she's ice, she's a physical support. Like, she does lift with this and has physical susceptibility. This also has physical susceptibility and does lift. This one is the only thing that was cryo infliction, which is nice, but like that's not really, you know. Catcher isn't super helpful because all he is just he's basically just a worse Snowshine on this team. He's great on physical teams because he has knockdown and he has a direct vulnerability application. He also has shield, although he doesn't heal, he does at least have a shield, which is nice. But yeah, it's not super helpful. And Alish,
story of my life.
Consumes cryo infliction. He only really applies cryo infliction with his ultimate, otherwise it's not really that helpful. He would be consuming the cryo inflictions, which is what we don't want. So I just ended up putting a character that I felt would do really well, which is to just have Fluorite, who already has stuff relating to it as well. She already works in cryo infliction teams anyways. I can apply more of them, as well as her ultimate again. What's doing stuff with cryo infliction. It's pretty obvious she's meant to be used in an ice team. So I decided to go for putting fluorite in. It did take me a bit to figure out what order I wanted to put the characters in. I used Tong Tong as the point character. Technically, it would be better to have Last Right, I think, because she does 7 more stagger per final hit. But I decided to have Tong Tong as the point character because I felt like that'd be better. Especially because, weirdly enough, I'm a Wivarita is kind of a... It's a surprisingly decent positioning move as well, on top of the damage it does. So I decided to go for her in this case. Because she does damage while not having to explicitly... while not actually, like, taking away cryo infliction. So she can continue to apply cryo infliction without having to worry. And you can see she doesn't actually do anything that takes them away, so it's nice. She has lots of damage and even crowd control. Not to mention her basic attack, it just feels nice to use. Snow Shine's just here because not only does she have force solidification, but she can actually, which her Ice Bash does actually apply cryo infliction on top of applying protection. And it's just nice to have a counter. I haven't actually had a chance to use any of the counters yet. And by that I mean the 2 counters in the game, which is just Snow Shine and Catcher. But also she has the HP treatment that happens from just taking damage, which is nice. But again, like the forced solidification is really nice because it doesn't take away from the cryo infliction. Yeah, that's mostly it for her. Last right, I added to the team because I wanted to use her, but also because she does actually work well as like as an off-field sub DPS. Because her skill applies to the operator on field, so it's pretty useful. Plus, it only uses 70 instead of a full 100. Well, it uses 100, then gives 30 back, but it's basically using 70. And then when they have 3 more cryo infliction stacks, because the enemy in icicles and shatters them to consume more cryo infliction. Number of cryo infliction consumed determines the amount of cryo damage dealt, and she gets more health energy, which is similar to Lavatan, where she has a bunch of energy gain stuff. And she has an ultimate, which allows her to do a bunch of damage. Notably, she can only, it says here that she can only gain ultimate energy from her own battle skills and combo skills. Does it say that for every character? No. But yeah, she mostly does it from this and this. But I felt like she definitely worked well as an off-field character rather than an on-field one. For a bit, I thought she was supposed to be on-field, but she's actually not, surprisingly enough. Yeah, we're going to continue going through these characters, and I think the thing I'm going to focus on first is definitely... I think I'm going to do half into money, and then half into this stuff. I need a bit more of this, because I need to finish Tong Tongs, but that's only the last 27. But I also have to do Snow Shines. Oh, I don't care about those. But I need to do Last Rites as well. So I'm going to have to do all of them. So I'm going to be doing half of this, half of this. I think let's start with this. But I'm going to be using... Okay, well, let me actually... Yeah, I can't press it. We'll be doing oil one first.
Waiting for your orders, Administrator.
I need to use all of these today. That's 540, so 270. So I'll just do each of them 4 times. Well, actually, I only need to do it twice.
I remember the operational manual said... Oh, I'm almost done.
No, it's 3 times, not 4 times. No, let's use the team. Why not? Just for the funsies. But yeah, I'll do 3 times each because it's 240. 240. I'll have an extra 60, and I'm fine with that.
Ooh, back to my old gig, huh? Yeah, freeze. Finish with the fight. Storm of frost. Any last words? Lived long enough.
Yeah, already doing damage. That's crazy. Nice. I actually really like this team. This is fun. I'll do this once and then this once. For each of them. Actually, 170 is fine for this, I think. Since I won't be focusing on her max level for her this ooh. Because that only increases the damage of the Mirage itself. Doesn't increase anything but the damage. I think I should focus on... I think I'll focus on this.
Continue fighting.
Do that.
My own way. I don't know if I have. I will continue fighting.
Do not. Okay, so I do want to do it.
Way.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Ooh, back to my old gig, huh? This is cut. Storm of frost. Any last words? Lived long enough.
How can you use that game? Granite becomes fast. Holy crap. the final attack.
Finish with the cut. Shield up. Everyone's giving their all.
Now I'm gonna go grab a shit ton of money. Because I am in desperate need of T credits. I used 1,000,000 earlier. I wasn't expecting to use. I was like, oh, I have 1,000,000. I could probably ride off that for. Nope, single day. Sorry, not even a day. Literally immediately used all of it. I've already put in probably 1.2 million. That's Team Arky just now. So yeah, I definitely need to continue doing it.
Waiting for your orders,
It's so
Administrator.
expensive. Damn, the inflation even got the game. It even got my freaking character development. Well, yeah, it's just being restricted by the money part. 60. Yeah, 100 is roughly what I need. I think I'll be fine if the skill is on max level. I think I'll focus on these two being maxed. I'll get these 2 to 6, and then I'll do this one up to 5 probably. I don't know if I'll go any higher than that. Which I'm fine with.
Let me take
Oh, I
place.
can use this.
Oh,
I like my game, but
that's in sight. Aye, aye, some snow. Free. Maximum power. Activate.
This is gonna be loud.
Maximum power. Activate. Fabulous work.
she's very fun. I'm very glad I ended up playing on her banner. I'm gonna definitely try and do the free headhunting, whatever it's called, on every banner,
Freeze them.
if possible.
End of the road, pal.
The last 60. Yeah, next week, when I have to do those sanity things, there's going to be a lot of them. Because they decided to give us a shit ton for some reason. I still don't know why they did that. I still don't know why they give you a shit ton. Yeah, I also, as you can see, I went and upgraded everything. Now some of the max level stuff. It also means I actually have characters in all of these things now. Including here, where I will actually start getting stuff at a decent rate. Which is nice. Yeah, everything's maxed out here. I put a lot of money into this thing just a bit earlier. As you can see, a net income of the day of negative 8.3 million because I gained 26 million, but then immediately spent 34.5 million. So yeah, I did a lot. Okay, how far can I get
Still
this?
waiting for something?
You also might notice I'm not doing any of this because I was up as this reset, so I already have it. Where am I going again?
Originium will carve a path. And oh, oh, oh.
Alright. I'll do all that another time. Not right now.
I will continue fighting in my own way.
I still have 34. Unfortunately, that means I can't do this. But I can do the actual susceptibility part, which is really nice.
Wanna come snoop?
Oh, that's just that.
Distract them.
Wait, what?
Distract them. And oh. Wanna come distract them.
I'm sure this one was just. Can't do that.
We're stronger now. Right? Time to go test on that mad woman. Wanna come snoop? And oh. I will continue fighting in my own way.
Man, this team's already really close to being done. That's crazy. Oh wait, that also works in this. I always expect it to only be like these symbols. I really get to be these symbols too. Alright, also because I did a lot earlier in terms of other stuff, I got just enough ore geometry to do this, which is why I now also have a total of 40. I went and did a crap ton of exploration stuff, so I have a lot more barrels. I have 60 poles. 64 specifically, which means when that resets tomorrow to raw seeds better, I will throw 30 poles into it and then get the free 10 pole and see what happens. I'll also check Rossi to see what she does. I love her design, so I'll probably still like throw those poles in her anyways. If I don't care much for a character, I won't throw poles into them, like with Gilberta. But I am interested to see what she does. I think, is she nature? Question mark? I think she's major. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. I should probably. Should at least have a little bit left.
I'm really sorry.
Who's got one? Oh, we got him, Tong.
I've requested a set of supplies and
Let's hope Tong doesn't bug out again. Okay, she stood up. She's fine.
don't ask where's from.
When she didn't stand up before, she got very glitched out. I wonder who has a gift for me. Huh. It was working right now. Catcher, everyone in there. Okay, so I need to go to Catcher, Li Fang, Aviwana, Ardelia, Ember, Loftan, Arknight, Pogren Sneak, Last Rate, Rivon, Fluorite. Could be one of them. Why is my phone item?
Greetings, everyone.
Catcher's just doing his thing up here.
I have recently reviewed everyone's suggestions.
Oh, this works as the 9. Oh, it's 997. 3%. 3. That's crazy. Let's check
Really
the
sorry.
reception. I'd be one of those 3. Nope, it's none of these 3. I also need to check the. I need to go to Chen and Japan, see what I can give them gift wise. Let's get over here. Arclight. I'll have it in. It's not Ember. It's not Last Right. It's not Yvonne. It's not Fluorite. I do like that you can actually see what's in them. It is Pod.
I stumbled upon this.
Let's go. Check on Chen and Pat. And give them stuff. Ooh, I like them look off first. And it is. Oh, Chen's right next?
Heard you talk to the youths with this group.
Oh, now we have a line.
Ooh.
Whoa! I almost
Of course, I don't have much.
me?
Because I have to for the reset.
Really sorry.
Okay, that's all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't buy anything else that's like beautiful. I technically can, but not for like the characters I need to buy them for. That's the main issue. I would give 66 for 7. Oh boy. Looking for at least 500%. I did find a 1200 earlier, though, which was crazy. Okay, now I'm done.